Every year, Singaporeans generate over 700 million kg of food waste, which is enough to fill 12,000 double-decker buses. As our population grows, this number will definitely increase if our current level of consumption does not change. But does Singapore have enough land to contain all of this waste? No! With Singapore's limited land, we are already struggling with land allocation for housing, recreation, education, healthcare, transport, and industrial activities. With all these developments, there is simply no space in mainland Singapore for waste disposal. Instead, we have to look elsewhere. This is Semakau, Singapore's one and only operational landfill. Currently, all of our waste is transported and dumped into this offshore landfill. Food waste is a huge contributor to this disposed waste, constituting a fifth of all total disposed waste. But this method of waste disposal is unsustainable, as the process of creating an offshore landfill is extremely damaging to the environment. Pulau Semakau is home to a wide array of mangroves and wildlife, but in the process of converting it into a landfill, water had to be drained from the mangroves, killing the diverse marine life in this beautiful ecosystem. An entire mangrove forest had to be cleared and cut down to make space for waste disposal. Semakau is filling up at an alarming rate. In fact, if current trends continue, it will only be sufficient to last us till 2045. If we do not reduce our food waste, we will need to look for other offshore landfills, creating even more destruction to our environment. But we can all do our part to prevent another Semakau from happening by reducing our food waste. So what can you do? Here are some small things you can do to reduce your food waste. When eating out, ask the waiter about portions before ordering your food. Most of the time, we overorder and are unable to finish our food. However, if you are still unable to finish your food, invite a friend out for lunch with you and share your food with them. Eating with someone else is not only a good way to bond over a meal, but you can also share the food if the portions are too big. Lastly, you can take away your food if you cannot finish it. At the end of the meal, request a takeaway for any food you cannot finish. Bring your leftovers back home and leave it in the refrigerator for another day. When shopping for groceries, make a list of what you need before leaving for the supermarket. Buy only what is on this list. Not only will you save time and money, you will also reduce food waste by only getting what you need and would eat. Arrange your groceries in such a way that food with a closer expiry date is placed towards the front, so that this food can be easily accessed and used before the expiry date, resulting in less food waste. Don't just reheat those leftovers. Be creative with your food. Use them to make another meal. Collectively, small actions can make a big difference. Let's all do our part to reduce food waste and achieve a more sustainable Singapore. Together, we can make a difference.